In the 14 years How It Should Have Ended has been making animated shorts, it should come as no surprise that the Marvel Cinematic Universe titles tend to be the most popular on our channel. Marvel has a massive fan base and there are loads of movie titles to work with. So with the success of Endgame, and with how much we love the movie ourselves, we knew Endgame was going to be one of those important episodes where it's like, hey, don't screw this up. For real. Don't do anything too out there. Don't surprise them with a musical episode, no matter how awesome it is. I don't care what you say. Don't screw it up. There's gonna be a lot of eyeballs on it, so no pressure, right? Right. Where do we start? We started working on the How It Should Have Ended for Endgame probably the moment we got out of the theater. Ideas were being tossed around, and since it was all we talked about for like a week, there were a lot of ideas. Probably too many ideas, but sometimes a movie's just too fun. But we did have to make the episode manageable, so we made a list and kicked out all the jokes that we didn't think would stick for long. And from there, we chopped the list into 2 videos because the short was just still too grand. Some of the ideas that were lost to the cutting room floor was a Men in Black idea. There was a scene with Ant-Man crying over all the celebrities who died in the snap. We debated whether or not to go the full Thanos route. The list was a lot, and in the time we were trying to make this, the art required may have sent me into a few panic attacks. But we had some time to build the episode. We had just released Captain Marvel at the time, and we had Shazam and Aladdin episodes already in the works. So we set our schedule, we had our favorite scenes, so we just went for it. Now draw! Draw like the wind!
I am, okay? I will.
Next was sound design. We've kept a lot of the same voice actors for our superhero characters over the years, and that's because when this channel started, the voice actors were just me and my closest friends. So it's actually meant a lot to me to be able to keep it that way, all the way to Endgame. There's Stephanie, who's been my friend since middle school. She's been the voice of so many characters.
I have been Wonder Woman, I've been Hermione Granger, I've been Sarah Connor, I've been Jack Skellington. Who haven't I been? I've been everybody.
Stephanie is married to my closest friend Mark, who you know as Star-Lord.
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Who's Natasha?
Tina, who's been writing and producing How It Should Have Ended with me since the beginning, plays Black Widow and Captain Marvel.
Honey, I just blew up his entire ship all by myself.
Captain America is played by Chris, our editor.
Avengers! What?
Who I worked with at a previous job, as well as Sam, who plays Doctor Strange.
I'll never tell.
And John, who plays Rocket and the Joker. The voice of Iron Man is played by my college roommate Steven, who has no interest in acting but is such a great friend that he always gives it his all in our booth every time we need a Tony Stark.
Get him guys, kick him while he's down, let's go!
Other characters in this video were done through collaborations with other voice actors. There's Emily, who plays our Nebula.
He knows! Thanos knows!
Shuri.
You have a time machine.
And Okoye.
She's got hip.
And the epic voice of John Bailey, who has played Black Panther and Ant-Man.
I was gonna shrink down and then go inside his butt and explode.
And the rest of the voices are by me. Oh my gosh, Thanos, the other Nebula has escaped. And then the voices for our Spanish version are put together by Luis and his friends over in Mexico, Peru, and even Spain.
What did you say, Batman?
Once we have the voices and rough sound effects in place, it's time to get back to the artwork. This is Shelby. She helps with the character art. And the backgrounds were painted by Steve Heideck and Otis Frampton. The artwork in Endgame may not feel like our largest episode ever, but we actually had to create far more characters than we ever have for this episode. An average Hishe episode has about 15 to 20 shots, depending on the variety of characters and set locations. The Endgame short had 80 shots, and many of those shots had multiple characters in frame, so this episode definitely put us to work.
There's so many people in this movie.
Draw!
Ow!
Go, I said!
Hey,
once the giant pile of artwork is finished, it's handed over to Chris and Nicholas to put all together in After Effects. Look at that exciting After Effects footage. He's making that guy move. What the? Once the characters are all rigged for their scenes, the video slowly starts to come to life. Some shots are kind of easy to finish. Or,
Are they dead?
those are nothing. But other shots take more time to develop, like the Avengers Assemble shot and the Thanos funeral sequence.
There's so many people in this movie.
We spent around 2 to 3 weeks animating and finishing the sound design for this project, where we normally try to pull off the animation phase in 1 week. This one just had way more things to manage. The rat, the money piles, the tons and tons of
People!
Once the animation is complete, and the lip sync is done, and the music and sound effects are all finalized, it's a safe bet that the majority of your followers are really starting to think that you are dead, or just never gonna make the episode they've been waiting for you to finish. So get that thing online! Then you make a thumbnail, upload the video, and pray everybody likes your jokes.
No one's ever really gone.
Meh, not your best. Crap! And that's how the endgame Hishe was made, in a nutshell.
Wow.
And now it's time to start the process all over again. Right after we take a little recovery break. Hey, we're gonna be at RTX again this year.
Yeah!
So if you're in Austin, Texas, July 5th through 7th, you can come meet us at our booth and check out our cool new merch, or you can come to our panel on Friday, 12:30 in Ballroom C at the Fairmount. We're gonna show an episode some of you have been waiting for, a little something called Venom? Phenomenon? Doop-doo-be-doo-doop. Is that how, right? Venom? And we're also gonna have a panel at San Diego Comic-Con this year, Thursday night, July 18th at 7 p.m. in room 7AB. So if you're gonna be at Comic-Con, please come and see us. Okay, that's all for now. I gotta get back to work. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to watch some more videos. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We've got new episodes coming soon, so hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye!